Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Oh, don't look so surprised. It's
Sup,
my
Kai?
job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh. Well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man? Well, I've always had a big arm, so just throw it deep, let my receivers get under it.
Okay. Now, how about your personality?
Sup?
Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
I guess you could say I always stay engaged with my teammates. As we go about the week, I want to make sure everyone's prepared and ready to do their job when we come there for game day.
So a real team-first, team-player guy.
Yeah, sure, you could say that.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. I got you.
All right.
Go now! 60 outlaw! Here we go, set! 10 Lobo! Ready!
MOG Sauropod.
Let's go! 60 orbs!
What in the hell?
Now!
It's dinosaur have respect Karen.
Yep. Five!
Dope.
Set, ready? 50, plant! Ready, ready! Here we go! 30 base! Let's go! Set! 60 Pittsburgh! Shoot! Come on, set! 8, read! Hit it! Down! 10 Tucson! Get it! Here we go! 70 Indy! Big grip. 90 wolf. Ready. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Ready, set. Now. Ready, 18 Gator. 5.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Well, outside, it's a rare Texas snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as it's the USC Trojans taking on the LSU Tigers.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
Here we go, team, get off the field. Ready?
On the ground, it's Darby. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Darby on the carry. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be taken down
MOG
well before
elephant,
the first
MOG
at about
dash.
situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3-and-out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give him much run after catch.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here we go, his first collegiate snap. What a spot as the Tigers come up 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Got his man. It's the All-American Isaiah Streets. And they work this out past the 25. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Back to throw now on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional. I think you did. Well, it was you. I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st down, Livingston. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
What you tell can be about you brings me sorta.
That time to push him up 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here's a 1st and goal,
Maybe
LSU.
No.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And LSU has taken the early lead. But when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none, because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
Emoji middle finger with medium skin
Pretty
tone.
good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Fuck you, emoji middle finger with light skin tone.
To take over here. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3-and-out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hand.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
Emoji face with symbols on mouth.
May not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now for the point after. And he's able to put it through. So now following the U.S. in this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Tigers of LSU looking for their 4th title in school history. They were champs way back in 1958 and twice in this century so far, 2003 and 2007. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts to how the speed really picks up in this game and if he's able to get rid of the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played in a couple spring games, but those were non-contact for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're wearing a different color jersey.
TV.
No one hits the QB, even in the spring game.
At least I don't look like a chicken nugget.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
That's the worst comeback I ever hear. RB. It's Truthy.
Delay of game.
At least I am straighter than the pole your mom dances on.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll look to throw here. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at
I am straighter than you act gay.
There. I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Running it with Darby. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
MRS Gilberta.
From the gun, Morse. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
So that'll back him up 5.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
You're gonna ignore me now,
Out of
wow.
the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. This young quarterback does have a support system of former players and teammates. In fact, he heard from former Tigers like OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Leonard Fournette, Jamal Adams. All have reached out to him on social media in the days leading up to this semifinal. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Oh, he slipped right by him. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
That is not what your mom said, lady. Last night,
with a first and
I
10.
want a girlfriend to hang out with, but I don't know who. Probably not you.
They'll drop the throw. Being chased out left. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it'll be a second and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
I mean, you weird than BC you ago.
As we step aside here in this second quarter. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
What do you mean probably? That means I am still a cheers. Emoji happy tears.
Too short, and it's fourth down.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the
ground.
ground.
No, would be cute,
Pick up a 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate
she
is able to
blocked
come
me.
up with the
BC,
ball.
my sister roasted her. Emoji happy tears.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A 15-yard touchdown ground. And LSU has jumped out in front. LSU lining up here to go for 2. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns,
can we be
2
friends
tries,
like
and 2
actual
point conversions,
friends?
and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
After the touchdown,
Who else
the
do you
LSU
think I would
Tigers
look
kick
good
team
with?
out there to send this one
Not
away.
like people who just...
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still
Probably
want to try
Kylie
one if we're in
Haha.
that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer?
She ugly AF.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
So are you.
less of a field goal attempt for him.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. For USC, such a storied program. 11 times they've been crowned national champions.
Not as
beginning with
ugly
the
as
earliest
her.
way back in
She is pretty. I
1928,
think she
all the way until their
SBNGO.
most recent title in 2004. To throw is Moores. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies,
She is
unable to
beyond.
get it done.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football.
But she never said anything.
Stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
And a sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game, but if you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds, maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15,000, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games, and the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record, threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, and he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Hold up, tell me everyone you like ILL try playing matchmaker. I don't know, one day I looked and she had moved left, I don't care though.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. First and 10 LSU. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Second and 9 now. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. Alex Randall.
Now tell me who has you like I wanna play matchmaker.
And LSU adds on to their advantage. So a blistering start
like
to this
I said,
first
I don't
half.
care though. ILL find the right person by the end of this. Yes.
Pressure. Well, how about 3 first-half touchdown passes? LSU lining up here to go for 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short.
Tell me I want to play matchmaker.
He's going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. It's a short kick.
I like every bro in our grade, but that's not that good personality, not an own look suit.
As they get it up past the 30. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Moores gets set to pass. And Walker has it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And I like blondes and brunettes. Just tell any the top people Missy.
Morse. Walker with a grab, left side. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Morse. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff. Try to impress your locker room. And most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. Here as he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
We've hit halftime in Arlington, and it's the LSU Tigers on top.
Okay, just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we're playing. Let's go.
Be a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Proliet.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there.
If you like people that are either blonde or brunette, not fat, good personality, do you like me?
Trusted you more.
Cause I am all those things of what you said. Why?
That's right. You should have trusted me. That's why you recruited me.
Well, I can't change the past. So, let's go finish this thing off in the second half. As a team.
Thanks, Coach.
Cool, now I play matchmaker.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. Fielded about a yard deep. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
I don't know, but I don't like your personality a lot. I think you kinda weird, but other than that,
that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. LSU with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a broken play, but
well,
it ends
it
up
hurts,
being
but
a good
it's cool
play.
because I am not really into guys like that.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
Into guys like what?
You got to think this coaching staff has to be absolutely elated with the performance they've gotten from their quarterback. Now 4 touchdown passes, and we still have a quarter plus to play. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but you identified an open target.
I'm not into females either.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
Who you into then?
The SC offense about set to take over here. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first
Do
touchdown
you
in the
like
second
football or
half.
basketball players?
But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will in fact hold on to the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key
Both
thing,
honestly.
not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case,
That
they
is
were able
me
to
telling
retain
you yo
possession.
type.
They'll run it with irons. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Quick hitter here is complete. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll run on 1st down. Darby, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards on the pickup there. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level,
stuttering,
which gets you deeper
emoji
into the
slightly
secondary.
smiling face.
On 1st and 10, Morse, a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage as a rookie.
It's hard to explain, okay.
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
It is hard to explain that we like meeting or ILL give you time, emoji happy tears.
Things rolling on this drive. Looking deep downfield. And at the 7-yard
No, I don't
line, the
like
catch is
you.
made. And a huge play that time. And even 40 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the
Don't
other's
you
right there
lie
to
now.
pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
I don't.
A throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Isaiah Streets the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more.
Yes,
they slapped the
you
double
put him all
coverage on him,
caps.
made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And LSU adds on to their advantage. This is really something. For a guy that had 0 touchdown passes in 4 years, heck, 0 passes in 4 years, period. He's come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And there was a lot of talk about maybe them simplifying this offense. Well, forget that. He's done everything that Marcus Washington had done previously and then some.
I do, just not you. You weird AF holy.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well,
I like football players or any sport really good artist, funny AF, easy to talk to.
The way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Big stop, let's go.
Operating from the gun. Morse. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
That is me, come on now. Emoji happy tears. 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 Skipping the rest.
There's a lot of knowledge to be
Good
gleaned
enough.
every time you
You
throw an
can
interception
draw.
if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been...
And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. From 17 yards out. And his guys
You're also
capitalize
not
on the
funny.
short field as they take it in for 6. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes now. You think about this being a guy who held a clipboard for 4 years, never played, didn't take a snap. And in this game, he couldn't have played any better if he had started 50 games. He's just been on point all game long. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And
I
they're going
don't
to start this
like
drive
you,
in pretty good
sorry.
shape as they get it up past the 30.
Only as a friend. Hell yeah, I am funny.
The SC offense about set to take over here. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Morse. And he comes back with one complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Morse. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
You think I care you like anime? I was joking. THA this whole time I don't like you.
Back to throw. Morse on the screen pass. That's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this kick is not
I have no body to play with.
Short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
Now he'll escape to his left. He'll try and run it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Please?
Second and 4.
Fortnite sucks.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
But my cousin play PC so that's the only thing you can play with each other on.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle. And that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty.
Minecraft is better than Fortnite.
Situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Rolling to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in his career. LSU lining up here to go for 2. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, I didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this moment. No, okay.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Morse. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Looking to throw. Morse. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing on first down. Morse. Nowhere to...
That really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Back to throw. Morse got his man complete over the middle. That's Robbins. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Morse finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw. Morse. This will be caught just inside the 10. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down at the 2. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now he'll pull it down. Runs through the contact. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. No. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
11 yards there, first down. And now he'll tuck it and run.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
So thanks to, if you can believe it, 6 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback. The LSU Tigers are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January 7th.
Okay, you just hate me, is that why?
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
How's a gutsy performance out there tonight? You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
I got go to a dentist appointment. Tell me if you go live.